Let's go.
What's up, everybody? I'm Taylor, and you're watching the Taylor James Lifestyle Show. Today, hey, come here, bro. Today is actually, come on up here. Come on up here. Is about these guys. Today, we're going to do a dog cast. Come here. No, you go. We're going to go in order um, of birth. So the first birth did. Come, Sparko, come here. Not you, bro. We got to get your daddy over here. Get Sparkle, come here, buddy. He's all excited about something. Come here, buddy. Come on up, all the way. Yes. This is Sparkle. He's a little shy. Who's that over there? Oh, yeah. He's a cute boy. This was the first boy. This was my first boy. He's 4 years old. He's a handsome boy. He's such a good dude. He's a good boy. He is 4 years old, and he loves to jump around. He loves to sit on Daddy's lap, and he just likes to do what Daddy asks him to. He's that good of a boy. Okay, you're going to get down? I'm going to drop you up. Whoa, good boy. Nice little plop. Yeah, I got Sparko, 4 years ago, and did a little midnight run to so I was living an hour away from where I live now, and basically did a midnight run out to the area that I live now to buy this little boy, and he was the last one. And we pull up, go. It's just a total. I don't know. They had chickens living in the house. Put it that way. No disrespect to them. Their lifestyle, their way of living is just a little different than mine, but very nice people. But yeah, I think maybe even a pig. I can't remember. Definitely chickens, though, because when we got there, I met like the mom and dad and stuff like that, and then this little guy, he just came kind of very timidly out of the back, and the dude was like, "There's your dog," and he was just a little puppy. And he had a big old scratch on his eye. And I said, "What happened to his eye?" And he said, "Oh, the chicken got him. He was trying to get the chickens, and the chicken got him." He scratched his little eye. And so the first little couple days when I had Sparko, I would put Neosporin in his little cut. And we would take naps on the couch together. And then he pooped in his kennel one day. He was just a little baby. Oh, he pooped in his kennel, and then that's how this guy was born. Just kidding. But no, Sparko's been, you get down. We're not done talking about Sparko, you little jealous boy. Sparko has been, you're actually last. You gotta go. Right now. Thank you, sir. Sparko, yeah, it was just one of those silly, funny stories when he was a puppy. Yeah, we had one of those, like, shipping crates. And I think it was maybe 2 or 3 days into having him. I think I maybe had to go somewhere or something. And yeah, he had some puppy diarrhea in that thing. And I had to take it apart. And it was everywhere. It was fucking funny. And you could tell he felt bad. But yeah, that dude, that little boy right there, I can't get into too much detail because of I got some secret plans in the works. But a lot of the inspiration for a lot of the things that I'm working on right now came from like the first week that I had Sparko. Just like he was a little, he's always been that way. He's been such a good boy, and I love him so much because he's like my right hand. It's almost like I have 3 dogs, but it's really only like having 2 sometimes. Because he's that good, but he does get pretty. He's a fucking savage when it comes to like just being a beast of a dog, like athletic wise. And there's nothing that can stop him. He's the fastest, jumps the highest, runs the longest. It's pretty cool. But yeah, he's just been such an amazing dog. Which leads me to so yeah, I guess full transparency. When I got Sparko, I was with a girl that I almost married, and then that girl wanted to get Foxy. Come here, Foxy. Come here, baby. Come here, Foxy. She's just sleeping behind me. She doesn't want to get up. Come here, Foxy. Come on, you gotta say hi. You always want to say hi. Come here, right now. Come. Right now. Come here. Come here. Come on. Get over here. Come on. Get over here, you silly girl. I wish you guys could see what I'm seeing. She's total just sack of potatoes. Come here. Come here, please. Come here. Let me see. Come on. Get up here. Up. Right now. Come. Up here. Come on. Good girl. Come on. Up. Now, Futzy baby girl. She was the second dog. And man, I didn't even get to meet her. I had to pay for her, of course, and didn't even get to meet her. I'd spend all that money on her. And I was up at work on the rigs, and my ex at the time, or my girlfriend, whatever, at the time, hey, what are you doing? Don't you want to say hi? She's being shy today, huh? Futzy, you grumpy? So, yeah, the ex wanted, I guess, like, her dog, it was that type of thing, and it was like, okay, we'll get your dog. And Foxy, man, she is a sassy bitch, dude. Ever since she was a puppy, especially when she was a puppy, she was just a fucking brat, dude. And I borderline thought I wasn't going to like her as she grew up. But I will say her and I have become extremely close. We all have our own little connection, me and these three. But yeah, Foxy, I mean, she comes to work with me almost every day. She can be a handful. Like when left at home, she typically will destroy shit. But when I take her to work, she just kicks it in the truck. She's just chilling. And of course, I check on her regularly, and we go to the coffee shop and get treats and stuff. And then the boys, they have their own little bedroom here at the house that they get to relax in while I'm at work with Futzy. The other part of that is Foxy's not fixed, which kind of leads me to our last but not least boy. Up. Come here. Mr. Mew Mews. This is Milner. You don't have to stand all weird like that, bruh. This is Milner. Who's that, Milner? Who's that over there? Who's that? Oh, so handsome. Milner, Hammer of Thor, is just that. And I don't know if y'all have seen, you had to have seen Thor. But he like just sticks his hand out and like comes crashing through the wall. That's kind of like Milner. He's always just a holler away, but sometimes there might be a hole in the wall when he gets there. But he is this is the most sweet, little affectionate, little, just sweet boy. He's the biggest too. He came out bigger than his mother and his father. He's probably about 10 pounds heavier than Sparko. He's probably like 80 or 85 pounds. So Foxy's 3, Milner's 2, Sparko's 4. Yeah, one day I was at my ex's parents', I don't remember why, Memorial Day I think it was, and I thought it was a bad idea. I knew it was a bad idea, but I let the dogs hang out in the back. My ex was like, it'll be fine. Foxy has a diaper on. And I was keeping a fucking close eye on him too. Got distracted for, I don't know, 5 minutes. And that's when it happened. That's when Milner was conceived. And it was not a pleasant sight. It was not a pleasant audible experience either. Foxy did not want that to happen. And then, of course, I don't know how much y'all know about dogs fucking, but they don't say fuck what they don't say stuck is two dogs fucking for no reason. Because they were stuck, and I had to hold Foxy, and my ex was holding Sparko. Of course, he was fine. He was just like, "Oh, dude, that felt great," you know. And she's like, "What the fuck just happened?" And it was pretty much around that time. Foxy and I, our little, we really bonded. And I like talked to her in the moment, you know, and told her it's all gonna be okay. I feel like she might have understood. But because yeah, I mean, her and I, like I said, she is a brat, and she knows it. She fucking knows that she is a brat, uses it to her full advantage. But yeah, when she was a puppy, I wasn't sure I was gonna like her very much when she got older. But man, I fucking love her so much. And Milner almost the same. A little bit different just because so my ex left and I still had puppies that I had to sell, and so I had, you know, got rid of all those puppies and I kept Milner. And part of it, you know, I was like, man, I just maybe he's different because it's just me, and you know, there's a lot of other reasons that he could have maybe been unruly or misbehaving, but I think it might be just the type of dog maybe. Because Foxy is half blue tick hound, and then the other's like I believe Siberian Husky, and Sparko is. They said he was a golden retriever and husky mix. I don't know though. There's a couple people that bought a few of the puppies from us. They did the 23andMe, or is that what it is? I think that's what it is. They did the test, the like genetic test on the dog, and it came back with all kinds of crazy shit that I had no idea. But I'm guessing it's probably a little bit more yellow lab in Sparko, yellow lab, and some husky for sure. And so Milner is a mix of those two. Or those two's mixes essentially, and so, but I'm assuming probably the most prominent in his blood is the hound dog and the husky, and so it's probably broken down into thirds. I would imagine it's like hound dog, husky, lab, and I think it's that fucking probably that husky and that Siberian husky that's just got an attitude, and the other thing that's pretty funny about Foxy and Milner that's different is they can be both really vocal. Foxy will straight up have conversations with me, just yelling at me. I'm pretty sure is what it is, demanding treats now. And of course, I oblige. Milner, he more is like, when we're out playing, he likes to just uncontrollably like scream, yell, bark at everybody to play with him. Is kind of what it seems like. And Sparko, he's just the sweetest. He loves to run around. He loves to jump. One of his favorite things and my favorite things is when I'll hold a stick out and he fucking jumps and grabs it midair, and that's always fun. But yeah, they're the best little pack of wolves I could have ever asked for, that's for sure. That's kind of why I figured, you know, I'm always talking about other shit, you know, other stuff, other things. And I just love my dogs so much, you know, and they're a big reason why I am working on building the life that I am working on building. I'm doing it for myself, of course, but you know, like I said earlier, a lot of the ideas that I'm working on now were birthed when I first got Sparko, and as I've gotten each dog, the love and the reason and the motivation, it only gets stronger. And again, I mean, they have been they've had probably the biggest impact on my life in the last like 10 years, and I don't mean to get all mushy or anything, but I'm just grateful, you know. I'm just grateful for these these dogs and their love, and I felt like that deserved a podcast. So you're welcome. But yeah, if you don't have a dog or if you're allergic or something, man, I'm sorry for you. I feel fucking bad, dude. I feel fucking bad because yeah, they're great. But I'm not trying to brag. Not trying to brag. Just showing my gratitude. And yeah, that's really what it is at the end of the day. They'll be jumping on, of course, here and there. And so just yeah, now you guys know we got Sparko. Oh, I should give you the breakdown on the names. Sparko is named after Sparko Racing, which for those of you who don't know, they make like steering wheels and shoes and seats and racing like suits, gloves, probably helmets, all kinds of shit. Seat belts, I think. Just a bunch of stuff. They're a really cool company. And when my ex and I got Sparko, it took us a long time to come up with a name. I had a lot of good ones too, and she was just like anti. But she had a pair of Sparko shoes, and I like racing, and I've worked on cars that have Sparko equipment or parts in them, and so we came to the mutual agreement on Sparko, which I think is great. Sometimes I call him Sparkle, and he really sparkles up my life sometimes. But then Foxy, Foxy's name, I thought it would be kind of cool to keep the racing theme, and let's see, what would that have been? So yeah, about that. I mean, I've been into dirt biking for years, but my ex was just getting into dirt biking, and I thought it would be kind of cool to do something like dirt bike racing related. And so we went with like Fox Racing, but we went with Foxy as the girl Foxy. And I don't know, man. I think I also have this like theory that and I don't know if it's just a fucking stoner thought, really, but that dogs' personalities are shaped by their names, and it's not that I wholeheartedly believe it, but like Foxy, that's to me, it's a sassy name, and I don't know how, but she just like grew into the sassy name that she got, right? And like Sparko is such a it's like it kind of reminds me of like a name Spot, right? Like uplifting, harmless, maybe not harmless, but like fast. I don't know. I'm going off on a fucking tangent now, but I feel like his name fits him so well. And then Mjolnir, Hammer of Thor, that was all me. I had no adult supervision. I actually tried to name Sparko Mjolnir, and my ex wouldn't let me. And so as soon as I got my freedom back, I was like, fucking Mjolnir. But, yeah, he's a crazy boy. But that, excuse me. That's where I got that theory, though, was probably stoned. Thinking about Mjolnir and how he just embodies that name so much. I think he just seems like such a Mjolnir. Like if you've watched the movies, the Thor movies, any of the Avenger movies, that Thor has Mjolnir. It's just very similar if Mjolnir was a dog, right? And it's like that's Thor's biggest asset. That's Thor's, biggest. It helps him fly. It's his biggest tool, right? And so it's like his right hand. And so I felt like it would be kind of cool, a dog that always comes back to you, always, always by your side, always ready to go, and a little bit rowdy. And that's Mjolnir. That's 100% Mjolnir. He's the only dog I have. Well, of the three, it sounds weird to say. He's the only dog I have. Like I'm fucking talking about pairs of underwear. He's the only one out of the three that loves to ride with me on the skateboard. And so sometimes what I'll do in the summer is I'll like run maybe one dog on foot, one dog gets maybe the bike, and then one dog gets the skateboard. And I'm always super excited for the skateboard just because it's so fun, and the other two dogs don't want to do it. But yeah, they're a blessing, man. They really are. One of the greatest gifts I think I've ever been given is these little doggies, right here. So sweet. Well, guys, man, I always try to keep these podcasts short, and they ended up being fucking long as shit. Not that it's long as shit, but about fucking 7 minutes longer than I made it or expected it to be. But I guess that's what happens when you're talking shit and stuff. But anyways, guys, I'm getting fucking tired. It's past my bedtime. I'm going to go to bed now. So, yeah, I'm out of it. Thank you guys so much. I know that if the dogs could say thank you, they would say thank you. But I'll say thank you for them. Appreciate your love and support. It's reciprocated. So, yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. I will talk to you later. Victory to everybody.